I bring into you information, ladies and gentlemen, 2023, according to the space, this person here, I bring into you this information to know that what is coming to happening from 2023. This information is from, message is from the first writer of the White Horse, which is coming in February, February, by angel of the God coming to bring into you this information, what I'm sending to you. This information coming on the news, gentlemen, to know that few things coming to happening very soon. As witness I am, after earthquake in the Turkey, I bring it to you here. After earthquake in the Turkey, few things will happening, and to bring in these people information in the world news, and these people win their message.
Against Ukraine. Biden messed up big time with the Ohio. Belarus tell Putin, we will back Russia against Ukraine. Biden messed up big time with the Ohio train wreck explosion situation, and it could cost him the 2024 election. Trump brings food, water, and cheer to the people of Ohio. Information, and so by sharing it and giving it a like, it does.
This information, gentlemen, they send in to say no to NATO, which is 100% is correct. I bring to you what is coming to NATO after.
Their fingers. The power dynamic is shifting right before their eyes, and there's very little that they can do about it. And they're doing this with their words and actions right now. They're getting desperate. It's like watching a toddler falling on the floor crying because they're not getting their way. We've all been there. We'll have some more evidence of this in just a moment. But first, a lot of news items happening over the past few hours that I want to bring to your attention because I think they're incredibly important. First up, NATO, led by the United States, is getting desperate. If you need proof, just look at their bullying of Turkey over the last 24 hours. Now, Turkey is a country that said it would not support Sweden's membership to NATO after that Koran burning incident. Remember that? Well, how did that sit with the deep state people running NATO? Oh, they didn't like that. See, they need to expand NATO in order to survive, and they are dying. So what did NATO do to Turkey? Well, they started fomenting terrorist attack propaganda in Turkey, warning that terror attacks are coming in Turkey. Seriously, you can't even make this stuff up. Remember, Turkey is a member of NATO, and NATO is pissed that Turkey has been trying to broker peace between Russia and Ukraine. They were holding peace talks back in January, as we covered on the show, and Boris Johnson flew in and torpedoed those peace talks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring it to you, this information, evidence of the space. About the space message. What is coming to happening? According to information, angel of the God coming, ladies and gentlemen, to take over. And after earthquake in the Turkey happening, I bring it to evidence here. After earthquake in the Turkey happening, two things coming to happen in major. One is coming to the west, which is in United States. One is going to be attack on the NATO. I bring to you evidence, NATO European.
Up and slice through the sun's atmosphere. Not only that, but taking a look at another one of these sun filters via the SDO cameras, we have two coronal holes that are producing solar wind. Basically, think of these as literal holes in the sun that then allows solar wind to be streaming towards Earth. Anything facing Earth, as I said in the past, picture Earth right here in the equator of the sun. So both of these coronal holes are producing a massive amount of solar wind on top of now the giant filament eruption I just showed you. So all of this is going to play a part into why this is now an earthquake watch. Just in the month of February alone, look at some of these numbers. Of course, the 7.8 in Turkey, a 7.5 in Turkey. They were then hit with another deadly 6.8 earthquake and then a stream 6.7, 6.3, 6.3, 6.1, 6.0. And I could still go down the list. The point of the matter is that we have been on a run of solar activity. Some of these not directly related to that, but a lot of them are. Some of these images are just absolutely incredible. You can see the solar plasma releasing from this filament as we go frame by frame here, and then peaking about right there. This is super cool. This line of plasma that sticks out, this big explosion. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is a subject, ladies and gentlemen. Earthquake and explosion coming to the earth, but to few part only. I bring to evidence to you what part is going to happen in. According to the space, ladies and gentlemen, angel of the God has been released before four horsemen, which is the first white horse. Behold, white horse coming. And this angel is front line of the white horse. And Michael is the second command, and Jesus is the chief command of the white horse. To tell when is the white horse hit, first white horse. So this information coming to you because you did not do your job, United States. And I can tell you today, United States, you are in the serious. You are in the very, very serious. And to completely 45%, those people you give job as the, I don't want to call the culture, black or doesn't matter, they are going to be completely destroyed in the United States. What is coming to happen? Because not many people know that, but I bring it to you evidence what is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, two things coming from space to happen from this time we are.
Entire month, a year, forever? Well, what would you do if we lost power for an entire month? A year? Forever? While this might seem like a dystopian nightmare, it could actually happen. The culprit? Well, it's out of our control and out of this world.
1859, gentlemen. According to prophecy according to information I have here, I bring it to you. We are talking about beyond the 1859 is going to happen. It's on the way, but not many people know that. Only few people, they copy the video and they know that it is coming. But I must bring to you evidence what is coming and what they will cost in the moon, to the Mars, Sudan and Gomorrah, but coming to the earth, coming to the country, you can call criminal operation in the country, coming to those culture or department or they are where they are. So I bring it to you evidence, gentlemen, 100% space raising to attack. I'm bringing this attack from space by major tsunami, earthquakes. It's coming. If you believe in 7.8 earthquake happening, gentlemen, you must believe 9.7 earthquake is on the way to come. But where they are going to hit, I bring it to you here. Where they are going to hit, unknowing. Unknowing where they are going to hit. I bring it to you evidence here, right there. Right there, they are sitting there. Right here, they are sitting. Where they are going to hit, it is most important, 9.7 and costing major TNT, tsunami, TNT, nuclear atom bomb happening, nuclear bomb explosion. Because their tsunami as happening before costing TNT, atomic explosion to that part, that country, they coming to hit. So I bring it to your evidence, gentlemen, about the gender right now. I bring it to you here, to you clearly understand. This is going to happen, 100% is coming, but I don't believe 7, I believe 8.7 100% happening coming to the part of the country I told, but 9.3 is the coming, 9.7 coming.
8.9 magnitude. Now, we know that's a big number. It was the 5th largest earthquake in history. But you can only really understand the enormity when you see these pictures. An earthquake so strong it literally shifted the Earth's axis by about 25 centimeters. It all started at the epicenter near Sendai, 230 miles northeast of Tokyo. Shock waves that gave birth to a massive tsunami that started 35 minutes later, Saigai, the Japanese word for disaster.
That tsunami
100% for disaster, gentlemen. So this information, the space fund I sending to you take number 1. This information very, very serious, because this coming to happening. This coming to happening because my communication, my mission is the angel of the God, and angel of the God already give wisdom and knowledge message to send into you beyond your technology. Before space C is earthquake coming, I can tell you major to tsunami earthquake coming. But 2 risks is coming here, gentlemen. I bring it to you. 2 things coming by this angel to attack NATO, European. I don't believe this Surudin holding the European, because government of European is the peacemaker, but NATO chief is not peacemaker. So plan A is this Surudin NATO, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you today. This coming from 23 February. The space plan by forcing behind that to bring a time, and I am time here to bring a time to you here. They ask, when is the time? And I am time, bring it to you, evidence of time. We are in the time to a space attack now, from now. So I am time and bring it to you time to beware what is coming very, very soon. So shutting down one country, halting the system of one country is on the way, gentlemen. If you see flat heat to tsunami heat right now, breaking down 100,000 electricity, you must believe we are talking about 100 million people electricity, even more, 150 million, 200 million people electricity, 300 million people electricity in the United States, 350 million people electricity, and dark day to be judged. According to information I have, FBI, CIA, DIA, USA Navy, all that become for judgment day, because I bring a time to United States. I did my job for United States long time, and United States deceived me, ladies and gentlemen, and I bring time to United States. Most important part here, they told when is they going to attack, and time is the unknown time. This time can be tomorrow, gentlemen. This time can be in 2 days. This time can be 3 days, because they don't know what is coming in the space. They believe in ship of the alien UFO appear, but alien UFO ship deceiving this intelligence in the United States or world. They don't know what is behind that. They're hiding information from space. They don't know what is behind that waiting to explosion happening. And all that UFO alien ship is coming this, gentlemen. And they do their job after. Angel do their job after. According to this person, he bring a time. And time is here. I am speaking to you today. We are on the time right now, 2020 February. Because when angel appear, the final angel appear, 2 angel is miss time appearing. And they put me middle of that to charge, be in the charge to tell you the time. When is the time, they say. Angel asks, when is the time? And the God replying to angel, because angel is not living in the earth. I am in the earth living. The Spirit of God as Elijah, he are given to me. But the first writer of White Horse, I say time is now. It is the time to come. So time is the here, gentlemen. And I bring it to you evidence of this time. It is the time. According to the God, when they're replying, when is the time? God replying to his angel, this man, he will bring the time to angel come attack. So I am bringing to you, ladies and gentlemen, here, according to the justice coming, not judgment, the justice coming, and this justice cause disaster very soon to the few country. I bring it to evidence. Number one, plan is space bringing TNT, atomic explosion. Ladies and gentlemen, as happening to UK, United Nation, United Nation, NATO, that part completely be destroyed, gentlemen. I bring it to evidence how they attack by space. Time is here, gentlemen. Right here, they sitting. If you are wise people, you can see that according to the prophecy in the book, 7 angel has power, ultimate power in the sky to make decision before God. God make decision and give it to them. And this is a seven angel appearing here. And they put me on the chart to send into you NATO team, NATO European. You have 1 day maybe left, or 2 days. I don't know, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you have time. Beware NATO and United Nations and England, you are in the serious for atomic explosion, TNT coming to you very, very soon. United Nations, you playing game to giving food to the poor people, but you not raising the reality peace, to bringing peace between two countries, as well not to standing to giving more army military cover Ukrainian to go to war, Ukrainian. We are behind you, Ukrainian. We give you more army, we give you more money. You go for war against Russia. Don't worry, we are behind you. This is you did, NATO, England, United States, Joe Biden. So what is going, you think is happening? Do you think Angel is going to allow this injustice going down in 2023? Maybe 2021, yes. 2022, yes. But not 2023. You are in the serious, sir. I can say United Nations, England, 55% land of the England and your nation, especially that culture, you give power inside your parliament from India, all they be killed inside the England, gentlemen. If you believe in this, I did not was the exact that you can see that nuclear attack on the England, 166 fire happening, Garrett fire. If you believe in this happening, I am coming today and tell you it is on the way to coming to you again. But beyond what you feel, what you see, beyond it is coming to happening for justice about my information I sent, and you choose to follow the India culture or India government or India is not important. Most important part, what is coming to happen. So I am sending to you, you are in the serious attack, United Nations, England, NATO, and beware what is coming first. Sodom and Gomorrah coming to you first. To you prepare, you must prepare for this, what is coming to happen in your country. So I am sending to you, gentlemen, there is a people here, they say we are standing behind the Russia. 100% their intelligence is correct. And I am sending to you what is a God told. Sun will be raised beyond the unlimited. 1859. If you believe in this happening,
On September 1st, 1859, amateur astronomer Richard Carrington noticed some interesting sunspot activity.
if you believe in,
What are sunspots? They're darker, cooler areas on the sun's photosphere, the part of the sun we see with visible light. Carrington projected an image of the sun onto a wall and made sketches like of a solar flare. Let's take a look at what exactly a solar flare is. In the case of a flare, this happens quickly. The Carrington event was only 5 minutes. That solar material and radiation interact with Earth's magnetic field, pushing our leading field lines back. Some of the material follows the field lines down toward the poles, which then collides with our atmosphere to create a brilliant spectacle called an aurora. Speaking of auroras, the northern ones are normally seen in the region as far down as Cuba. Let's take a look at power to the entire Quebec province for 9 hours, and many didn't have power for several days. Above the Earth, 1500 they give us, we can put satellites to sleep and shut down
you can see that, gentlemen, this happening, but subject here.
What would you do if we lost power for an entire month? A year? Forever?
You can say for year or forever. That is the most important part. For a year, decision you must make. United States, Joe Biden and NATO operation, because according to the God in space, I be hold back, you can say, by Canada behind they give false information to your criminal government, which is I bring in Justin Tutor on the investigation very soon. Their country and their government I bring on the investigation by 8.7 earthquake to their capital city, according to the God is coming to happening to bring my investigation to government of Canada for crime they did cost behind my value to not United States or other countries stand up by my information. European not to all listen to me and stand up by my information. So this effect was from Canada, we understand that. And Canada coming to pay price, their government coming under my investigation, gentlemen, for lawsuit against their government in Canada by 8.7 and 7 and plus 7 to tsunami coming to government of Canada to completely freeze this man and their country under my investigation. I bring into your evidence here. This is evidence. He told he will do it because they did cause my case become behind by their criminal hand. You can call their police or their federal department or their security, Muslim or India or terrorists, you can say in Canada, is not important. They caused in my information not go forward, which is first country in the world coming on the news is the Canada, gentlemen. If United States cost behind the Canada, say hold him back, United States coming on the between these two countries, decision is on the way to make for this coming to happen. So most important part, again, I bring it to you back here.
What would you do if we lost power for an entire month? A year? Forever?
Year or forever. Two things will happen. Few year or forever. Because when this man tell the attack the one country from 2023, when this man tell to this man, when this man tell to attack the one country and bring justice to that country losing their ground, gentlemen, by major tsunami. You can say major tsunami happening. The Canada capital city, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec, gone. So this is a subject coming to happening. Because justice coming about my case, what Canada did behind my future. So because I have watched him, I am evidence to watch him in the space, what they are going to do, what they are going to bring. But many people, they don't see this watch team, they are watching very closely to the earth. Which country we must attack first? Which country they are most criminal against the coming of the first white horse? We will attack that country. And when God raising the sword of the Israel, it means this happening, gentlemen, in the space, and coming to happening in the earth by Michael. This, which is many people they don't know that it is the Michael here. I have evidence of the chief of the angel of the God Michael raising sword inside the sun. He proved to me in few years ago. He told watch, and he raising inside the sun, angel raising center of the sun. He raised his sword and he lift up his sword inside the sun. So he told we are in the charge, but if we did not attack, wait, we are on process, because God told time is not coming, but time is coming very soon. But you in the earth give the message to those country before we attack those country, which is the sword of the archangel here. I have evidence to bring in the international world news. This angel appearing by sword inside the sun. He raised his sword deep inside the sun. He raised center of the sun by sword, and he told, what you see, copy video. And I did copy video him inside the center of sun. And I did send to United States on many parts, the spirit of Elijah sending sword raising by sun. So this is the coming Sodom and Gomorrah, gentlemen. If it's not happening, but technology, weapon, believe UFO alien, we are safe. UFO alien will save us from the sun attack. They don't have no idea. They don't have no idea what is coming to them before they bring it to you from inside the sun. So I am sending to you, gentlemen, to know as well. I told two things coming to happen in major Japan earthquake coming to happen in 8.7, 9.3, 9.7 is on the way. TNT atomic explosion happening for few parts, which is I told you, United Nations, NATO, and England, they are in the deadly fall very soon to freeze those culture they do crime against behind the Russia. So this is number two, because this coming by me according to God from space, because I told you that from beginning time, God replying to the angels, I am time to bring into you in the earth. When I send in information to you, it means my information is time I send into you is going to happen. So I am sending to you, it is on the way to happening. Between you and United States, we will make decision for you according to the information I have. For your future, United States, we will make decision for you to bring you on the judgment day, United States, by major space as well. You can see that again, atomic explosion or tsunami 9.7 to Washington. I didn't get time for you, gentlemen, time of the atom nuclear explosion coming to few parts, and this few part must know that this information, and this information going to good people like these people, like these people here, like these people, gentlemen, like these people here. This man is speaking on the video, and I have a message to you, Chinese government, to send into your country to know that according to this man, he wants you remember yourself, Chinese government, you raising the communist in country antichrist or anti-God, but you did what God told in the earth to do. Blessed are the peacemaker, they will receive they be called children of the God, which is China will be transferred to the God nation. Because China, nobody did God will in the earth. Only communists did God will in the earth, gentlemen. Can you imagine? Communist country went between and behind the Russia. He say, if you fight with the Russia, we are going to go behind the Russia. So they did God will, which is the God will is peace. But they did exactly what God doing in the earth. And China is going to be raised, gentlemen, and we will cover the China future, and we will raise the China, believe it or not believe it. The China, Russia will be raised in the earth. Because United States, CIA, DIA, FBI proved themselves from the day they give job to the Obama president, they lost their value in the United States. All we know that they did cost, because black culture is hungry for money. They want more money, more money. They don't allow others get money before they get their pocket full of the money. So this is one of the subject in the United States, and United States know that or don't know that black culture costing United States be destroyed by my third war, according to this man here. By third war coming to the United States. Because as well I told you, writer of the White House, bring a time for you. And time, I bring it to you here. It is the time to you believe. Time is here, and I am sending to you time, mister. And I will send into you, the Chinese government, congratulations for your ability, for your peace between. And I will say to you, only stand behind the Russia strongly necessary. Even they force you raise atomic explosion to attacking NATO, European, United Nations. And we must destroy in NATO in short time, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like it or do you don't like it? You must believe this is going to happen by this angel. We will destroy the NATO, to not the NATO forcing the Turkey to do their agenda, and Turkey facing the earthquake again. We are going to freeze the NATO, gentlemen, and we are going to destroy the chief of the NATO, and we are going to bring major earthquake, tsunami, atomic explosion to part of the NATO to be destroyed in the world, and they are not able to stand one more times. Speaking big shot, we are going to raise the war atomic explosion. Before even they shake, before even they move, take a step, they are kaput, gentlemen. NATO is kaput from 2023. Believe it or you don't believe it. As well, I show you here, gentlemen, this happening. As well, I did show you here this happening. NATO is not too far to this happening very soon. By 100 billion atomic explosion raising by space to comfort, to completely shut down the NATO ashes all over, gentlemen. England, they pay big consequences for this crime they carry on their agenda, gentlemen. England be completely destroyed from the ground, gentlemen, by in the NATO, European, completely be Sodom and Gomorrah, that part. People cannot become ghost country. I sent it to you before, because I am raising basically war against these few parts for the crime they did cause behind my mission, behind my future, to bring in even war to the Russia. So this information coming to many parts to know that, gentlemen, this is coming to happening, and prepare for that, especially you, United States Navy, United States Marine. You are in your last day in the American, because you did not do your job. I did 9 years work on your country. You did not do your job, and you be punished according to information I have to losing your ability in the earth. Completely you be removed, and risk is NASA in the space be impact big time.